Mubo prefia hatcher, papa.
Says Anna, why?
Say, my memory or 7 correctly, it's been about 4 years. Because Menkede, my deputy minister for energy through to February 2024, I'm campaign. Opamna Menkeye, Minister for Tourism, Arts and Culture, Mabi Fiada. Ovencham.
So Nanki anyway.
Wala here.
Nanka anyway.
Ovencham, Odu baby. Nejman Wadosu. And see, usually, but one be a media though. Now, there, early morning media, not them, Mokoba the park. Na Marco Jumo Marco Sodo. And see, fetch him, papa. 9 to 10:30, no yana, or disrupt me a work schedule kakra, on insina, a humacher, but I may jump up on my back and so I had to pay. If you had a fee,
nay, fee.
Oh, still,
there be nay fee.
And check a mayo cra. We pay fee still want to mention. Anna,
there be ever
as a
ever to watch me.
The money you fetch.
Oh, uncle, why
Muncher go for must ref but the fetch. But the prodigal son, you are. Ojine Japado, Ogani, no, Eji. No watching or Sunday Befi. There be where the Obeso, a general, Ojina Wawe too.
With the engine.
That when you come here close to BBA or Tag Radio Radio.
I know you're coming. I know you're coming live, but I know you're my boss lie. To the Monke know my boss.
You Batty, Wednesday now. Petroleum Commission where one local content conference or Tag Radio. Ntana panamu boshi for her na modotu ado bankran ni Bruno be basene ko cabinet enida na na pay eja nyemedu as member of Peace FM na anzana mifia ma office ma ka meetings kakra ma da to ya da kosigmi nti me omjusum na makwanyi bi mo kwakoto kwa me back because in the wo wie so on chair omba on sanamba I'm sure obada na the chairman it's in the PM watching. Remember, they are sort
you, Yamitiase.
Amen.
And this one is to wish Mrs. Mabel Ousu of Bethel Methodist Church, Aja in Kumasi, a glorious birthday from your children, Nana Ya Williams of SIC Insurance PLC, your siblings, in-laws, and your grandchildren. Wishing you well as you celebrate your birthday today. And belated one. This one says belated one to Mary Abna Efikranting. Belated one to you, Mary Abna Efikranting of Millennium City in Kaswa. The entire Sechikranting family of Dukrumekwapem wishing you well and celebrating you on the occasion of your birthday. Belated happy birthday to you. Whoa,
Mira,
Marco High Park Naba. I feel the Mohuatomo.
Mercy, oh, na enche a
Mohuatom.
One and one. Minchia, electoral commissioner, non any commissioners in for decisioner will take it there. Them IPAC meeting or be telecast on live. Magana fina ya should was then there of bread to bread where IPAC meetings are. Obe fi obaba no na party bia na na asama oraka ma yentumi ehu no kwar no moda osa na ndis fu baba wa baka MPP aba ya baka bi CPP aba wa baka si dam asami so a na yenuanom NDC fo wodim gidi work on who demonstrations against all the call from EC. The issues they raising in onyaza yenkotum ya resolve. Ozande nanaya we Parliament washishe mbran. Provision be our law numuno wasn't for nothing. One draw provisions in the keke. Every provision be our purpose. And see, Mbrano washishe in clear recognition there ejuma wo ye no se isi official nansa patre na beyin na why no besia female a ode yetum yama ho kwan mo ye den o correct anya dem a election day so na bikuno ko na wa tro on card do there male me wa lo besia no we benya wanyima it has its own implications in some brana hye processes them errors and mistakes no oba able to yada den yada correct brana yent na na issues be identify yen kan wasam na yen fam brano yen fan hye what's up a forensic audit na forensic audit no ekona ka yen den worship up one supporters one emotions what drive one onto the street what kwa demonstration what ke bia cha wona wonte okotubo wi ase no we wi ipac meeting ya telecasting live nana yewe forensic audit yamutu one claims that we raising now no Ghana free now huni after EC IT director or the presentation that na the day na raising tensions and emotions in a run up to elections ni na nenua pa ohwe asam na anyi na sana mbrano oma ho kwan ma dam issues are and this for raising na no wotum wo resolve no bandamda na dede pi na waye ya no demonstrations in na no na nenua ohwe Ghanaians were exposed to the facts. And see, no, what we humble pie, na what banner will be issue, what's up the position paper, essentially recasting those complaints that work home, work on some way, and to now see that yani easy, be juma ma register no problems all in I resolve. And see, all the noise was much ado about nothing. But what was it about? Naraya, noise now. What was it about?
It was
one
about,
so-called claim for one
key.
so-called claim for forensic audit. No, forensic audit. No, Naraya,
Papa.
that was your main claim, Anna. Okay, see then.
No, but sir, the call was for a credible register, a free, fair, transparent elections.
Credible register, no. What attaining through what means?
Auditing.
About auditing now. About auditing.
Exhibition year number 1.
Brandon no washe kona. What's here then? What the resolve whatever issues that they are in the register. And so forensic audits are one appointed third parties. Mumbai forensic audits are for Deloitte and Touch body international financial reporting standards what are auditing no ibi. When the CI no regulate elections no or spell out processes on there there's a resolve any issues that are in the register. Now there it was much ado about nothing no. And indeed and in fact say easy for Yankopon wan fanyansa nto ontirim there yenya di live telecaster in Castilla yenwie osande obia okọ akensi bia nankasa we hu there akensi onkoye mane bia no patape nara odase oreprani on raise issues are only any substance on raise questions are Obama no supporters we food obi pedo CC1 obi pedo cheat obi pedo wiemu obi. When we all know from Afarajan time 1992 96 2000 2004 and especially 2012 after the elections petition the elections are won at the police station. And that electoral commission and yeah one no watch elections ma ibi o win and o lose or polling station pink sheet here or the record of elections here won't be a copy at the polling station as a party a serious na was systems they to collate result able to cross check what the electoral commission is generating at its headquarters in Accra. Even at the constituency level, you can validate. Numbers now generate all the police stations to cross check what is being announced. So really, what was all the talk about? Now,
Minister,
in your heart of hearts, I'll be there host what should I will be questions.
Question person
what should I will be questions we play devil's advocate. Now we what one may hear you mean on JT for there and one will be some questions and one with new opinion. But in your heart of hearts, the noise, the tension, and then the NDC will raise Wagana Krumahano post the IPAC meeting on Telecasting Live. Do you think that it was legitimate? That it was born out of sincerity?
Yes.
Oh, Usman was here.
That's why be some question I mean mama answer. I the only answer I say me the mawana.
And then just answer them on a wrong answer.
What's the question? Anyway, you are not.
Question number set in the marking scheme the whole.
That's a question. Okay, maybe.
Remember, any rhetorical question. Any rhetorical question.
When you rhetorical question.
No, I have a question. A direct question.
Direct question.
Marking scheme, I know. What's me at the powder party?
Me ango you.
The generality of Ghanaians who then this for when you case be.
What you do?
Now our generality of Ghanaians. Generality of Ghanaians and check atam all the noise the match I do they were here now this is our to zoom Obibaka is falling flat, so now they are back to the processes of the law. Easy what can right from the very beginning that look our doors are open yashishe processes waha. Yes, Juma. Provisional voters register. It is not for nothing in the year provisional. Exhibition of voters, it is not for nothing. On the exhibit, Yaman Kofu Konda one bra. No one bashe, no one check the one recording now, no correct. It is not for nothing. Intina, Mbrano Makonde. Isi official lawyer BB one kwe ya yemfa nshisheyi yemfa straighten. So what was all the noise about? Baseless claims. One excite, one base. Ama nyambi adom na 7th December. Yet wabeni we. Now on the 9th, yes, a result no. Now Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia we declare no president-elect. When you claim that nche ken. Now as I'm sure mo share videos here on channel social media there samedi fi kupui asempa na obi sende nti CCI forensic audit will claim that way. Is there's no basis. So them register here and they go about to say Mr. Mahama Wina Obediatuma. It's no response. Us in your Obediatum. Obediatum. Mr. Mahama Wina Obediatumo. No Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Wina not one jindu. It tells you the psyche of the people that we are dealing with. And oi me nije papa me say the man na pano ma mo house to house me be bodu fie mo wash down me pe busy na e betwuma so mo hu ni wo Facebook there or telecast IPAC meeting live me flip it through the stations mo ko to be no ro chapel ewa was Mr. Mahama asofo obompe ama na masro ga kana move to the next station Jamin Chade na mo ko to the my joy from the Joy TV we IPAC processes in live nti muko do ono na o chere Mark Menu na or kasa the indefatigable chairman, former chairman of the New Patriotic Party. Now, point or articulate, fact or state instances or Oma in the past when even more grievous issues had been raised with the register. Processes are what form are what resolving them issues in now. Was exactly following the law, working with the Electoral Commission. And interesting, in 2015, real issues. So at the time, no, it was convenient for them to say that you raise any issues now, you easy, where they want resolve. So what has changed? What has changed between 2015 to today? Tiabasre Abana Ghana for no to Ghana for so when issues ni na now it can never be meditum na do dan kwa kufu ado na ban okadonye no nko IMF. Okay, was an IMF yakọ 17 times already. Yakobia in prescriptions are what the man cut expenditure, raise revenue. Main prescription nanyin. Was there you need to rein in who expenditure, raise more revenue so that work out ahead and one goes through. Abanasi, yes. Issues are we're confronting as a country pre-COVID. Two. Energy sector. Bosa ban boy audutia a kawa IPP contracts was signed. Sika yetuya excess capacity payments at the last count. There was a 7 billion or $1.7 billion debt. 35% of that amount, for excess capacity. Electricity, here. But because of contracts, Mr. Mahaman and that ban was signing, so that ban utuyakau.
No, if I see one.
If I see one. No, America some. Jimmy, if you are Mr. Ghana for near Kotoaba. Now, Masan Marcachos, the Ghana for what's issues in Nasi. It's America, some do, no Muya. That's one. Aban wait to just get what Bobusa or Detuya because or recognize there. If some production capacity as a country or you're inhibited by lack of energy, a man can't go. So you need to provide energy. You had the sum for years. Not because they need generation capacity. They have a full problem which was largely financial. Not banking. One depositor or you at risk. World Bank on our assessment a year on our banking sector, we indicate there 7 or 8 banks were at risk of collapse. The implications on the entire financial system. These are real matters. No be no conjure from space. Yet but government had to act and deal with it. Saban Babosa huge sums of money to pay. Now we program through a 2019 budget. You can read or report it above the line, not below the line. Clearly distinguishing the regular day-to-day revenue and expenditure. Now them extraordinary expenditures here are weighing care. No, so you're treating in a certain manner. No, they misreporting. Kokrokoo World Bank for tuna mama. Or baby clarify the hey, no. We know the reporting that the government of Ghana has adopted. World Bank feels that we should put it together, but they think that the Zoyan is okay. It's properly disclosed in the budget. It's also or hide the figures. How can you hide the figures in a book or a document that you have submitted to Parliament? They say you are hiding the figures in that same document. And pandemic has strike. But incur huge cost to protect Ghana for. Yes, you got some relief. Granted. But the impact on your economy, honestly, people reliever. Your GDP tanked. Negative growth. A bit more relief for that. Of course, unfortunately, you don't be more on Abanasi, yes. Revenue and expenditure, ya ko through a yanka obe muedri. Yen raise revenue internally. Abandon proposal to cut expenditure were outlined in the 2022 budget. Huge expenditure cuts. Yen raise revenue so that we don't have to go back to IMF for them to give us all these conditionalities. Or the e-levy bay. No, dede wokromaha. To the point that Parliament actually breached the law. Section 22 of the Public Financial Management Act. Parliament breached it with impunity.
How?
Much room. Section 22 makes 3 provisions. 1, by 31st December, you should do 3 things. Approve the budget. That's 1. 2, approve the appropriation. 2. And 3, every revenue measure that will go to implement the budget has to be approved by 31st December of that year. Is that what happened? Is that what happened? Parliament approved the budget, went ahead to approve the appropriation, and said, I won't give you the revenue to go and implement the budget. You think it won't impact your economy? You think it won't? So you saw the capital flight in January of 2023, February. Then boom, Russia attacks Ukraine. Russia will attack Ukraine. Global supply chain disruptions. Container you import in Zama, the price will move from $2,500 to 18,000. I don't impact Ghana. Ghana, island. And so you don't can. These are matters of fact. And see, Aban has no option. Only choice be a other IMF. Near restructure yen account na yaji from Kwame Nkrumah time to HIPIC. What we debt forgiveness. Number ya accumulated from a HIPIC lende. Ni Akufo-Addo need that too. Ghana yen debt including my President Kufuor, President Moses G, Mr. Mahama Naso Oji, Odi before. Aban or restructure nina. We restructure. Of course, inflation are cost. Aban Biden. Aban on him. Ntaban shishe. No do ye. Say en cut yen coat kakra yen ye nkofa what was ka what I got to bonds. Yes, one yen restructure. Na yen hwe na yen tumi yentua. Ayeda ma a got to bond 2 outcomes. So you make a gain or a loss. In fact, bond no collapse or whisker wash. But Aban's no. Yentra hone then yenzi common NCC ni na yen grow yen economy back to pre-COVID times. So these are the issues. Ejigana vuonima. As one day the mabano. No one got to Abama Obia without COVID, without Russia, Ukraine. Or mismanaging the economy, yet delight him 4 years, or cancel, or yet the sum 4 years, or cancel all the social benefits Ghana Fuenya or freezy employment. One got to abandon the in Panama back. Okay, young men on your magician or one ejuma. Hey, now we'll short memory associate for that. Our account. It's 7 December. Hey, Nana opa.
I don't know pay my order.
I am that.
My order.
So I'm telling you, it's not a question of easy.
As I know, because also
it is not a question on your easy as some more.
Nay, why as them?
Oh, you're gonna fool, you're not some. Yakwa to aba with Yenua na Yenaswa or the whole clear.
And not about that, man.
Man cares some who are. This election here, I will take one more supporters now. And what can be actually want to know when you the big as I That Ghana for and I didn't run the way with respect. Sabi. And I didn't want the whole clear. Honestly, make a Ghana for your issues no. Mansram and Bakari Yasan Yadin. Yes, I didn't, of course. And on them incessant another offering bill to bear say global economy no a challenge that need impact on Ghana. Industrialization. It's here for one district, one factory, here from bra. You know, yen import substitution. Now, Damson ye create a juma as a man and babuna or kuma. That the message no a eventer. Preoccupant away, sir. That be a process. Kakakra. In there, one district, one factory, see 150 over open and working. It be so in the process. In fact, if you crack the parliament more than 1 year and this was one approve. Meanwhile, now they are passing Breno. They and wanna over on the one district, one factory initiative, you have tax exemptions. What's one approve them tax exemptions? No companies who won't and baboon when yejuma. These people will come back to power. Hey, walk home ha. Hey, Yami no see him miditum. Minim papa. Nanya kupon so bakasa. Yankwe natural. Nana ya way.
Bobo.
Messi yankwe nature.
You
move forward with bold solutions. I will manifesto now only a bridge versions of Mayamo. Some power. Thankfully, in the economy will start to improve. Mid Chadi first and second quarter average of 6.1% growth in GDP. Unmatched. Ona munjuma pa. Nana do danko Akufo-Addo now ban under the capable hands of my good friend Amin Anta at the finance ministry. We have complete debt restructuring in that. Now my age more bank. First Atlantic 7 years. Yeah, my bossa, my big businesses. Unforeseen circumstance people no bottom na come na say bossa no want to muntia. Obo onye bank na bat no ho. Na wa aka the old bank e be interest rate want to do men kakra. Na bossa no nkode ye 23 years, one next said na 5 years na ye ntua ye edwuma ye tua. That Ghana businesses wonyima. Aboso kan for edwuma nyim makola ye ma me woko gom edwuma the restructuring or normal in any business environment. Edwuma ma nyima. Edwuma now, but no mamma sama abaka kukwana stories or that on go to about one from background Omori set abadi. Reset abadi.
Destruction.
No easy did anyone on kesi aga the main na ye with the wing kesi aga. Madam Jimenez and a new team on ball nijuma devoid of any pressure.
Okay. Tiawe
na yenkwe n'enyim on the 7th Ghana for to aba correct aba
Tiawe me no nyina nua ba akwa wa lawyer te say wa e na odi we aba. A forensic audit of an electoral register will be necessary under circumstances where there are concerns about integrity, accuracy or legality of electoral rule used for voting. These concerns might arise in the following situations: 1, allegations of fraudulent registration; 2, duplicate registration; 3, disenfranchise allegation; and 4, suspicion of data manipulation; 5, electoral disputes; 6, irregularities in voter turnout; 7, audit of electoral technology; 8, court order. Now this is the conclusion. In these situations, a forensic audit would aim to ensure the transparency, credibility and legality of the electoral process by verifying that the voter register is accurate and free from fraud or manipulation.
what I can get as
na and
because it's that's why I was mentioning me. Obi so asama na pere for me.
Ubufu na una ya lawyer me so unu ya lawyer na tro by.
You are jumbo words together on carry.
Za ho.
Na be no aka. See I na electoral commission what dey adwuma no processes are what validate the accuracy of the result onima. No, forensic audit, so we use them words in class.
Okay, Tiwe.
Maybe so at this. Nanaya,
but your time in the media.
But you put them on Bahacher.
Time in the media. Oh, what the bonny with fear? Oh, Pacho, and young Fancher. What's up,
because I'm Quantum
because we need to be the way
some for ye be
that be Nabotre, Untimin Gassa, Nabotre. Nana, because the way Bobo is seriously taking you on this morning, dear. I am wondering if you've wronged him somewhere. On an I am a bonu, our Bejina or Pacho, and an anno din san so on San Mameho and Tomeno. We as you're saying, Honorable Andy Ejapa Mesa, Bobo, quite them numbers pay. In fact, my listeners are not happy with you because all the Pachos is Yamian Fanche Umpu. The way you crowd on from Swan, me and Fanche, Manya Fanche. And to the Emanisio on Nano Pene High, Manisio. Oba paying Basayina when you're the baby call, Nebabe, my Professor Smart Sapon, marching.
Yeah, the Cardinal.
Now, what is saying?
Radia Dom, Majidis also.
I have no Numzio. Pajo, what close to case into Numzio?
You come with the mound to see. I'll call around.
What close to case? Pajo, what close to case? According to a presiding judge, Anaya Kessi. What close to case? Nothing about cross examination for Fumia.
Come on, closest statement.
There be wouldn't quiet close. Now, we need to answer what close to case. Props up.
Yeah, the Cardinal.
Yes, boss.
Good.
Send her no high park in the B.
Yes.
In fact, they say Ghana ha can't on more posters ha or more a credible electoral polls ha. Yentimin you free.
Yeah.
You can't the best we have currently in Ghana. Obi yentimin Professor Smart Sapon in free. A by electoral matters here at the wabem. Say polls no. I was here a di komu enu bi na o te se me amenu ya pani bubu.
Yeah.
Anope obebo me wo ho no. Say yakọ iPack na ba.
Friendly fight.
There be one no there. One why me born nti. Me ne ni friendly fight bi.
O de katakata born.
O ti me fan katakata so no oni. Before the iPack meeting.
Yeah.
The claim was that SSA a forensic auditing of the voters register. Na atimi ama ba no ayebetu no obia ate ne ho ase.
Yeah.
Nano obia kokoye in case isi no a adwuma ne chene nsa no so eyi ano eno achi na NDC for the bar say okay because isi na ka so mbesama second provisional register and omo in their own words isi ne jemfomso atum so omayemfomso e wo ne manum and they say the omo behwe animu ne say after the provision of second provisional register no the Ombeheni say stakeholder inspection of vulnerable ECIT and matters arising. Maminti wa adwenkyere won.
Good. Meda wasi pa na mache abusuafo agimre etie onu so mo hwe yen so ye mo bibia ache. Menua bobo me hu wa chere kakra. Mjidi de mpom ni.
Na ye wonko a. Yes wonko a.
Na ya so hu wa chere ne hu wa chere pa.
4 years yo.
Hey.
So confession of the minister. Headline: Confession of the minister. Okay. Remember, Prof. Ansana Abekoso, cadet officer aiding Akpong or police academy. Our Accra has say, so a deputy black commander of transit cortes. I don't really know what it means, but we met just my girlfriend, this commissioner of police, Habiba Chumasi Sapong. Just or church them and say, yes, I meant here. Obabe ma upon El Hello FM or say cadet officer aiding Akpong and then you are with a happy birthday. Prof, Mamintio.
Good. Nanaya, na media me call the Bia 70 bar up. empo answer na omu ba be demonstration no regional demonstration no na that was my position. In fact, media houses are minya kwa no mukasa nyina me kasa asem no si sudua say yes no ankasa process mu no register no mu de ba na nya the final register omuntu ni din final enti uhu errors wo mu a enya final enti no what is the necessary thing to do is semu beboa me ya the final.
Okay.
In fact, do baby na yesi ni hia momo a aya ofre mo ye kotro din ye koye den ofre stakeholders ni nyina say mo nya momra metina ho moji daily report moji den report me sure say yesi no ne ese on political parties ni ye no or try so on mu beye e na ono ni hyehyeye mu no. In fact, one of their directors enye me nua Penny Kokrokoo, one director
Banobio
kept
Banobio is now the is a Srebo Kokrokoo post that they could have
and na Banobio ababe take
election.
And no granted most of that interview no kase 20th September. In fact, they threw me timpa because I done na yimi mama free jimwa ye de ebe 21st be be didn't to. And I remember say also 20th September second round of process omu ye e dey cleaning register nim no ebe we 20th September dia. And na NDC for nya abotre ana say obia na oye concern because ye nyina ye concern about the credible register o eti ye nyina ye ntwen now the omu fa sa omu register nimra after 20th IPAC omu call ye for example and wachinka what is supposed to be cleaned register no anka beba ebedua na afi wafa sa nwoma no na wabiebie mo hwe say mistake no aso hu no opusiga no omuso mugusu cleaning no mun cleaning wie na afi pusiga de no yesiesia na mistake aso hu no ha no yesiesia na enti nyame anim ni omudu bebi omudu ye no ekoye demonstration ema dede kakra ba krom only because of suspicion and mistrust. Nyame anim ni na stakeholders no political parties no niti through NDC no di anim no say na say na ya afie bi eba no electoral commission no nyama bi oye no na say suspicion kakra wo omususu say ahwa no opemu awia ma obi mistrust anye nie bi kakra bi wo yisi nana mu a wotu ni mu enti na man ko ba say de yenti nsi abonten so ne enko edede ebinom say dom di so ma ho de ahwe ebinom say ba be dem hu say na ye anye nie bi opebo burie moja bia be gina ne timbi ena na ndisi fo ndi hu yisi a ma omu de tisi abonten no na nya say opani ba no bi o en communicate to them sabio ebeside na yisi una woye wadwuma o pe clean register obi kura boa wahu aka kire o say mistake wa ha me ya report bi nya enche bia de be de dwuma no sa report nim ma organize Aguna East. Can you imagine say Aguna East da me say me flip it through me nim ze nyame na man ba say book kakra na 276 constituencies nyina ho nsem gum no me flip a laptop na stop wa Aguna East bobo me share Aguna East ina impactful polling stations my analysis been most impactful polling stations no na first one ye Shukura, second one ye Matahiko. I was like this is a mistake, complete mistake. And not to imagine today senior go and look back into the work again now ebia na omo bua no hardy una bua me yes I mistake my bozin hardy police stations at Aguna East no wakofa Greater Accra and na odi aba be hye Aguna East nti some mistake ni hu ye full audit because he hu one no me share that to me boa se hwemu a me hu say afide bibia ye clean enti obi kura hu mistake o ba bia wo na de ne fa hu yisi no waboa wo. They were willing to resolve the issues. Openiba Nobio kept talking about it, but mistrust and suspicion NMA NDC sad demonstration nyamiadum after IPAC nyina ye hwe bi no umabafie ye ba behwehwem everybody is interested. In fact, you see a proof say or you're transparent, you see a proof say why you're ready for a free and fair elections are registered no so no credibility no a year of a concern to him or to her and also to the entire commission. It's a message going forward. Ajubromra Now register, no register, the elections will be won at the polling station. And now, I heard that message political parties in infant is serious because nipa no obeba in person or about betuaba no. More anye vigilant the elections will be won at the polling station. In fact, a hona media medema holding in Nesi, number 2 NDC, MPP, ne parties na canina for say. Register no dear, near all yeno, I willing, what demonstrate, or say the next IPA crowd, best in the TV, so in Ayashi. What demonstrates only this year. Sure, my main 2 stakeholders, Nefo, PCs are multi and parliamentary candidates, Minyabo Boy Wade, Jinemuma, all the 276 constituencies, MPP, NDC, independent, all PCs, and multi and Opeya. Munsian Free Menshia South, lawyer Bafwe was the Mirafini Kakra. Near ye and say register nearby or fire, and no pay ranted him about Maria school big Akrania day, and no chichema, Kakra, Winkwa. Out of that, Nanayao. Omu identify nipa over 1,000. No omuni relation bia with Menshia South. And so from nowhere, somebody has or assisted them or aided them to have their name in Menshia South. And no, the assembly court a rule says nipa 1,000 with the exception of 3. Nipa 1,000 no, their names should be taken out. And their names will be taken out of Menshia South Adia. Of course, wabua ema ni Menshia South register no aye clean. O pusiga no ahwehwe hu say ebi wo mu a abefre mu a buani enyin frim. I am even thinking say national audit hu hia. The stakeholders one akopre primaries are one fan the constituency delegates album and refie to fear making sure say the right people are in it. Delegates election be any we in the case expanded version. Get to know your voters. Hona be say kateboni bia be fremu a obehu na waboa process da ye di cleaning system nim. In fact, so one year kura no timi touch base with 80% of the people on your register. Na hu say bia o emu 10% kura do mafrim to munto na wanya idea of the total people who are going to vote in. Mo yesa mo be ensure quality assurance e wo mo constituency. And try mo bi de Emma may influence once to take interest. All PCs listening to us this morning, mun take interest. Na munsia said near Menshia South here, yeah. Nipa 1,000 and sebi. Obu free baby, a house number krawa. So they have nothing to do with Menshia South, but their names are found its way into Menshia South register. Yeah, you me free. OBS you are not work cleaning it dear one beza. I think say ebeboa the process. Yes, there was a rush, manya butrama easy, make NDC for no, but at least ni ye mu a ebi onso man suspect answer anya intemwa ke bia ni ehu bia nke ehu ebi mpa nka the next ipack crank enyin me nyina ye nhwe bi ni adinti ni nyina ye but ni omu ye nyina achi no elections will be won at the polling station. In fact na mama kasa asem we nka ho na o kasa ye ba no hwehwemu a de hwehwemu bebra ba beto ho no mu a ebi chese Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne bewini ebi so chese omampani John Dramani Mahama omampani dada John Dramani Mahama ne bewini. You see, research or no research, media na me study no the momentum, the trend of the momentum. Obia enti enrechi na President Mahama too for say NDC for sorry waka no munye campaign. And I thought it was a good advice because Udi post ni BHA, for example, Bakufi Asia with about 58.6% for Mahama, about 54.6 or so for Mahama, and they either 51.1 for Mahama. For me, what it tells you is that the momentum is diminishing. Mm-hmm. And so the president's call for me was an important call because research have you gone into the data very well? Have you seen that from 58, maybe 59, and who keep higher momentum? 80, 57, 56, 55, and now I see 51. No NDC member should be happy too much about this. Or when you started from 58. Yes, credible register is good, but whereas credible register, I may recommend this a piece is taking up constituency by constituency, no. The party should be seriously working. I'm talking to both parties, MPP, NDC, and of course, let's encourage Omuso Omunketen Omuka Hono, even though I think they should all come together and form one team. For me, the plenty list or and nim say and they should have come together and they're not on China. I think the work to be done. Memma obian lose focus. Allow EC to do its work. EC and the Jumano. Now so dear obey no. What was so no ye na sebe. The see who we need it will come as a product of hard work. And now we reading the crash research and report in yo. I wouldn't be happy as a research scientist if from 58 I come to 57 some time ago, last 3 months 54, today 51. Why should I be happy? I shouldn't be happy because momentum no or negative against you are in trouble. That they should take note of it and then focus on the Jumana Esomuyeno. EC Bayana Juma media trust the EC. I've always defended the EC from Dr. Ferijan to Mame Charlotte Osei to Madame Jane Mens. I've always refuted there Juma Bayana and so be Nisa. But year by year they prove to be available for dialogue. They have proven say they are ready to be transparent. And what political parties can do is to help them to be transparent, help them to do their work. Nanya to say no baby I know when you want some cannot defer at the expense of one who you may saw ye. Into NPP, NDC, I hope say by now you are on the grounds working. Namu meji is a juma and ye to mean juma way from mind this so munyo. That could nanka a few by so a few elections here to the MPP for them can come manage easy. Anka the results will be obvious. So as now German this ma me no be juma. Now one so show the so now you now the research now much I don't know how the interpretation mean to assuming say 51.1 for Mahama, all right. Assuming say Dr. Mahmoud Baumia as soon as 58 now and call Dr. Mahmoud Baumia home pa. Is this still not good news for you? That's how I see it too. Assuming it didn't go to any of the people, it means Ukraino without any contest, you are losing, you are falling below the pass mark. And there is work to do by both the MPP and the NDC. There will be peaceful election in Ghana. Ghana yankonda. Yankonso da. Omwana ya numa ndede asif jama bibi basushe imaye. Na yanshe na yamwa isi na isi nyene juma. That will be my comment on that. Now number 8 in the I think say anana it may move called the next one.
Maminti Reverend Charles Ousu answer.
Okay.
Until the Maminti Onia Charles Ousu.
Okay, sure.
Sana Bobo si hwema nim no ebi a Charles nwi na akoma na to efom kakra. Sana akoma ando fom kra no a metumi decide say me ma ne nkasa. Because me na me chairman for the FNC select committee. Reverend Charles Ousu.
Kadna.
Eda ha.
Eda ba bia.
Marching.
Me juso ebromina.
Na pom.
Na me eda Roma. Nkwan wo hodie. Ahoden so ho.
Grandson of to say.
Grandson of how you boko.
Anope unim say strangely. Minister Baye. Uno obi so was first.
Yes, because me no wan komo.
Ah, okay.
So o emi nua so.
Ene papa amafo adi e bone dozo.
Wa ka dem edin bona.
Oh.
Maybe anan komo
na papa. Me dey onim bone. In fact, me na ese me ko. Ko ye.
Ene o dey
na o say appointing the court tourism. Me nim say the otie.
Ah, okọ energy wa hia no.
Okọ energy man hia no.
Okay.
Na obi share no on radio but not man coffee.
There be
but already all kind there. But call tourism na me tie na me there because of Boabin Fima monkey sanctuary na one. Na broma so say hona akamfo nyina ti hona free. Na your tourist areas be brave wo honti. Me can radio say me community penny hona na den.
Akoka
nkomo. But me nim say na adwuma tie. O ya branch ya on fa na adwuma ni agro. Dachi leaders are nyame ebesra obongo no bi oka ho bi
amen
enti me penasa mangasa just be otia na make me penasa when he talks me feel the passion of the kasa and he said obi di atro no so to no ye wu kana me ni pet no eden etie ti me hu wi die enchiae no akasa ebu e said it ya pepe e be di hu nkomo na say even if it's possible krana between and then ekwakoto ba now
Jim now me mantra it is possible.
Yes. Menu nyina kwa betima ko. Na die nya ko mo.
No problem at all.
Minister, emo no eho anika pa.
I can imagine.
Emo a sabi omo ni nipa nyina atibom. Monkey so omo wo ewura mu. Emo ba
Charles Peja we mu kakra.
Omo ba fie ebididi. Enipa di edidi no so mtefa edidi. and mingle with community no say ya kwan da boabin fima any busuya capital no very about 4.2 kilometers say yetimia ya nka ebe boost to tourism papa ama oman ni sika na ho force cry dey
wonye bi
omunya emfaso oko broma so a say American for cry to be free US no maba na Martin Luther King Day no maba no ma obe observe ewo broma so na ya nkasa ye dey oma ye Ghana for no we don't do it if it's a free krobu ko ba bia that day na se ba bia na ye chichire slaves no na enye enu just a kilometer go but we be fa wura mu na dey that day no so kra no onhia nsuo ana onhia fu a onhia hwe eye just dua keke ana we said that day dua no echepa we esi obro by 200-300 years ago by that so ana eniema na ewo ho ihyeseria ewo ho a kire se ye chichire mo na chichire nkwa wo ho no ewo ha abrofo iba every day in and day out behwe when you say the entire free baby asen so it is because of bonoma so na ye chi nkwa no ton nkwa no bonoma so a ye don mo Cape Coast no mo dware o mo ensuo no nti no mo de ma so e dey e ko ka ho that ade no ho oba bonoma so a ye obibi e fe ne yawa like pan bia esiwa eye nananom de tetete according to nananom chere se nenka ensuo nto na virgins e ko nsuo gu pan no ma ensuo no ye mana ebuso a na nsuo start to it is there omo ebuo bi suso ho sa se virgins ko gina so na omo gina so na omo wo so na eshikisa na ensuo den eto ye won niam bebre and then there's a beautiful waterfalls bi suso e hyenchen baby ewo kuro ni na muti tourism no ye wo eniema wo nkransa no fa I'm sure say ye de ani ko ho a ebeboa ma yetime nya sika because emo no he unfortunately for emo no eni kwa so mo di kwadu no ba man for kwanom di kwadu ko ena ade ba kwa ma kase me nyame yamado na me nya tumi a me say I say police post ewo na yenya security at all times say ya obi nipa boni fu bi enya adwemboni nkokum emo no kra bi sometimes they do jashishia kwa comforting the jato a forest mu emo no so enya eja na ohia so mba fie and om so omun timi ntina fie even though you know so mba fie bi didi no just almost didi wi a om san ko na okọ forest wa de efe pa me hu emo akura wo san nyansa na se bi didi bi ni pa ye bre no so de duane ko forest wa na odi gu ha just pani o wom di bi ansa akora ni bi se akora no be ma na odi kan no obi a wo group obi ne yire ne ma se za omo groups se akora ne bi ye aduane bi a gise be ma na o papa no ekoji aduane no bu akora na ansa so obi tim de inside abeto aduane no look how it here beautiful yeah we enam no because omo giri se nananom de ene de dom as you can say enipa nti omo de etumi bi ato ho a che say eni kwa se ye we emmo no nti say eni ya say Rwanda dom emmo no mko hwe ne no ma ne yi no I think say bebo ma in concern of near my team I find
100%. You know, komonya hope Ghana baby P
yes.
or ha. You potential for development.
Yeah. Mr. said that obenya hu bia no. Wo de me wi amene me nua be hye ho. Wa da obe free bia me a meba. Na mama na nana ma saline. Ya ma wa kwa papa. Na yes uze farming community. Oba be ma oduane papa. Na di bia ba na busuanya bi edi nana ti mi nua we de
Ozofo
na me de ma no
you ipack and a chirizem
you nana answer me call no mesre wadaro me buru eni mi nua no mi na se meti asam kakra bi afiro but me ye manyuni but me ye nyame sofo na nyame frame me abra na me ya manesani me sofo pani a medina chi e apostle doctor Owusu
pato kasa den kakra ma me pacho
me sofo pani a medina chi e apostle doctor Owusu bempa me jiri di pa isaenti na ode enwo stragu mi so no eye me de yi and my brother bomu na da me ni ji ye da isra me no ko me kon do se me nyame adwuma me eye me koma so ade ankasa in fact ye isra me ngo no me ko nyame anim na mpese me jama nyosem bibia na mpese me jana me concentrate to me nyame som ba nyame a yeso no de open na oye o ma ho kwan se de wo ye no jaya untimi mfa open yai anano a ye ko ndc for my invitation ye call mo program say iba na menim se papa be kwa kan se mo nyame kasa kire na o mebo mama ni ansa ena o kasa kire na o kire na bra on kan so a o me kan kire ni but ye mom na daromenti enwosa ne kakra abaye nso no ye hu bibia ye kokogye nkyire mu ansa ne be kan eden yaka because ono sunsun mu no o brempon na o kan sa asem no ini an chromatic sia ye me interview ena we kan say de me papa kan sa na tie na sa na bebe but nkofo bi kra ni ma anya adwen so na ade na o kan sa na mbisa asantika me kan say ebi minua MP minister MP abetra hai na Yoruba umian sama waka no ni manifesto mu oba o se mene Yoruba umian nya adwe na so waka nyina no anya na kore do ntimi nye what you say mo bi da it can never happen. He's my spiritual father. Me sofu penia me di n'echi a me fani ni agora me gini ngo sradi eno no enti me nhye enkom pese tie 40 asese me ntimi nhye sankom wo me ni sa level no because me hu bibi sa ena me ni sa kokoduro kura metime den akasa ansem no in fact me minima yonkofo da ba Yoruba umia ne papa bempantem minima hobrasia the general secretary of the MPP Kodua anopa me chana pa branch me penasem minima yonkofo da oni me sofo panie den entem ya ma me Kate no any others are minim ayonkofo da oni omone me papa entem me ti me gina bonten e me hye sankom no niam bebre ho a esiu behind the closed doors sabi onyani nyina na e ba video so betima den aka enti atiefo ntiase anopa yi na manfo frame enro na nkofo frame yesi wa hyenkom me hyenkom
na wo hyenkom na nhye mbida no
na me hyenkom ntimi hyenkom so na nko isi nyame timi bia ni me hu bibi but ade bia me hu bia wo wiase for obi hu ne nyina I go to papa ade we na me hu na ade me hu emu interpretation eye den na wa kire wase papa yen kan kire nipa no o se ka kire no papa bi o man mu me mu ndi opani mu pa me hu no na ya fa na mpaboa e kwa asamado wa pani mi pa na ne mpaboa e ka se fa obi mpaboa kwa se o tiase man kan kire papa me kudu Sunday or sorry e no kan asam no sorry say o hu se nipa smesi ne mpaboa ya fa ne mpaboa e kwa asamado wan kan o afidie mu
na wo de ne shetim
na me de shetim ti hwa na me ka kire se papa na me sim bebo amane kwa se me hu se nipa smesi ya fa ne mpaboa e de ko e kan se asamado wonya mbucheni but oye panipa o man mu panipa o man mu nti nyame chusu se obeda bibie de akire obi a in fact de onyame pe na oda edikire hwe wa unua esa meka o de minu nti kobra sante
o ma hene
me koda mambo no hompai me amon pai se me pese me hu bibi me da ya na me hu bibi ade kwa de man ko kan kire papa ansa because obem yi pa nipa me ka se fa ne papa no o me na because asen ko ka se bia na me didi aboro so se bi o fi ba bia ye me on se sana nkofo ta ka sansem no na me fre kobra se kobra ade se na nyame ama me hu e wo ti me sro ba bia kwa asore ne wan kasa kasa tu hu na mo ba se o pese so a me mo papa mane me ti no nyina akọ na makobo papa mane na ma hwe se nyame ahede obeti ma fa no so eden aye dia ma o se ye boni o se ye papa o ene ye me nchirim because ade papa ba ye bo ho mpaye agi boni asem se ne be kan fa ho so a ye wo mpaye bo bo ma nyame asan tie ma nyankopon yi boni ne den afiri ho nti mo man tie se politics e different from spirituality hu nsem no ye mfa nya amanyosem na nya amanyosem ho asem na me ka se papa be ka bibi sese anopa wakasa iba no kasa yi ni nso kan nyina se obi afrem disi ebisa me kasa de kan nyina me gitum pepepe because the aka bi wo hu bia no me hu ye na ma disagree with him say papa asma okay and even if I disagree with my father no public any public na me disagree agree with him but meti ma kɔ ne nan ase akɔ bu nkotodwe akɛ papa wasɛm a ɔkan deɛ megye di o nansan bi yɛ pɔn asɔre am sɛ papa mpɛsɛ bi no di nkɔmmɔ ba mpɛsɛ asɔfo no nyinaa wɔ bi papa woka asɛm wei na mahu sɛ woyɛ adeɛ wei bɛsɛ mbisa wo sɛ wei a ɔka yi nyame ne ka kyerɛ wo because menim sɛ nyame ne ka kyerɛ wo na wei a woyɛ ɛyɛ wa wopɛ ɛna wode yɛ wei ana nyame ne ka kyerɛ wo he explain himself to us
o ka kyerɛ me
because me ka kyerɛ wo asɛm wei mebɔ amaneɛ because asɛm mu ɔdu ntimi ɛnka na fidie so nti mesrɛ tiefoɔ ne adɔfoɔ nyinaa menhyɛ nkɔm in fact obiara ni megya nom a aba asase so ebinom kɔ megya a wafi asase so kɔ a medɔ ne yie na menkasa ngu ne ho fi da na kɔpem sɛ nyame bɛma yɛ so akɔhyia da bi bɛsan akɔda n'ase ɛwɔ ɛsoro nyame yɛ adom na sɛ ɔkɔ soro bia ɛwura sɛ John medɔ ne yie paa me anybody obi a even sɛ John wi obi a wakasa tia sɛ John kora me hu na bibi yɛ me because of the love that I have for that man ɛna sunsun mo gya me wɔ ɛyɛ me papa apostle Dr. Owusu Bempa a me dɔ ne yie na me bu ne yie na me pɛ n'asɛm yie in fact obi kasa tia na ɛyɛ me ya because me hu social media na obi kasa tia na ɛyɛ me ya because me nim no I know him me nim de nyame fa na nsa so ɛden ɛyɛ but obi nim obi mpanifo sɛ ɔfrɛ na akoa bi but wona wobɛkasa tia na me gyina me ntimi nkasa ntia no da wona wonyina asɛm a waka ɛnni a in fact me tia yi me ntimi nkasa papa Bempa ka asɛm a me de wiase me de madwi mu nyansa ɛbɛka deɛ ɔka sɛ ɛnyɛ no korɛ na ɛntimi ebi nsi kora da wiase am ba na my area transfer we so I can't eti mesrɛ mu Ghana no woka asɛm a na manfo agye wano ɛden ɛde asi bɔne men prophesy ɛmfa election ho da na anu bi metie mu sɛ ensesaeɛ ɛɛba ensesaeɛ metie mu sɛ ɛba na man ka sɛ me hyɛ nkom na mmom deɛ medi mani hu yɛ look man ka man atie fonte sɛ mini honorable look 2012 to 2016 answer na meba fidie kase bia so bia na men kɔbɔ mpa yɛ kra no yɛ less than 5 hours because nyame asɛm ba yɛ ho adwuma yɛ di nyame akyi akyɛ free mofra se na deɛ bedu ba bia duri nti me nyame akɔ bia ni ho a mebu nanim tia ba me ka na fidie so sɛ nyame nkrɔfo wɔ man mu nyame adi fo man mu nyame asɔfo man mu ɔmo nyinaa nyame yusu ɔmo but ahobrasie mu yɛ ka enwosra ɛwɔ prophetica me papa apostle Dr. Owusu Bempa utimi nyini mfiri mu nyame nsa wɔ no so enti we have to be careful sɛ ebu a yɛwɔ ma asɔfo nyinaa yɛ obi wɔ asɔfo bi wɔ hɔ a ɔnte sɛ bi me papa Bempa a wo hu bibi wɔbɛka na bɔnten na me papa Bempa so nte sɛ obi a nso hu bibi a ɔka no sumase metu emi ni me nua ajapa we are not the same yɛnyɛ no yɛ dɔ yɛ ho but ni su ne ban ne bibia e differ from there metie enti sɛ obetima yɛ bibi a metinkyam ka sɛ mempene a ɛyɛ saa na ɔteɛ sɛ me yɛ bibi sɛ me ka sɛ sɛ me nua ajapa nya opportunity a on ka sanse mo bi da because on te sɛ me na ɔnyɛ me nti mo yɛ sɛ obia ne sɛ de ni su ene ne ban sɛ yɛ abrabo mo sɛ yɛ abanyɔsɛm mo sɛ yɛ nyame asɛm mo obia ne kwan ɔfa so den ɔyɛ ne nneɛma ne yɛmfa ne die ma obia sɛ deɛ teɛ hwɛ ma me ka na fidie so yɛwura ba omia me papa bi a wayɛ me da me rentimi fida na ma ka kyerɛ ne bebre yaw nana me ka kyerɛ da look yɛ ka sɛ obi yɛ papa nka yɛ ade ɛho hia me free office me ana me kyerɛ resignation kyerɛ sɛ me nyɛ adwuma no bi yɛ hɔ na me nya call ade yɛ sɛ yɛwura ba omia hwehwɛ me na me mmra ne fie me kwa wɔ sɛ Charles ade nti na wagya adwuma no bra wa bre bi nyina ayɛ sɛ adwuma wo a wawu nti na wo so wonya adwuma no bi ma no way ɔmampani koraa ne me akasa wɔ ho na yɛn yɛ tumi ne den ɛyɛ kɔkɔ yɛ adwuma na yɛbɛbɔ ho ban we are behind you anso ɔfrɛ me ba ne office still na mentie ɛma was afraid the current chief executive of OCC bisa ne sɛ na wo deɛ na nipa no wayɛ ne nti a wɔse kyinkyina atwa adwuma no de onye bi obi mpɛ wase wɔbɛsa de how can I return evil to such a person say why me papa I mean manya bigina baby me tima papa me se me kwa ne bone bibi ka ho ndi menka eh me ne ntem asem he oye papa bi maame a me rim frida eti obi me mentan no na mentan MPP asamanyuko even me papa wo me va say ka say ye di say ni di e ka na ja asem ne dia nka say ka me ye card bearer member of the MPP say eja the eja pen na ope say o ka na sa nka say me card bearer member of the MPP because my father would tune off the radio the TV when any other political party discussing almost can somebody when if amanyuko MPP my family and me come near me family and my father will call me to order any day anytime because tiase be a bibi because etia or natural love for the MPP my uncle no ya kesi me so wonim no sanka me call
grandson of
obi anka me nim so beti na bo me amam bibi called me to his house catch him say if you are contesting na if it is not on the ticket of the MPP me misika emma I'm so far I'm not MPP and that is me even though I have nothing against the MPP eti obi anim obi background I will free any said the niam tie won ni fie but ye betra fidie so a nya busuasam ni fie asam ne de ye beka wo ha NDC have very na ye nua ba first lady former first lady Lordina Mahama oni me grandmother o ye cousins ni papa free bodom me free dom ambra ye abusua ba ko a ye ba ye nyine ko fie ba ko pan nim de be kan Ghana ha ewa amayisemu nyamenam nensaso edi yewura akufado na ban eba kromase eti na metan na metan no me bibia ntia no my have for almost about 2012 to 2016 na mabusua kura yi kura mentima nko bida because majority of the family were against me because some say me against NDC at the time na me against NDC odo nyame kasa na wakasa enti saa time na ye team painting kwa hwese nyame asem bebom campaign ka de nyame ka kire se Ghana fo ntie nyina no na eye de nyame pese ye at that particular point in time ene de abai awurade nko anenim se nyankopon ne pebede ebe ye ho timisre adofo ne anuanom amutie me I have manya so many calls be voice messages be frame text messages me prophesy my man can piece of me Charles Owusu me prophesy enti amanyuko bia e na me prophesy e ma amanyuko bia eye me odifo prophet Owusu bempa a wo ye me sunsun magya a wo ye me soft pania on the day ne nsato me so me gine musra so di e na aka de onyame de aka kire no ti say pese e ka sem before prophet ne ho ba cho na sade tie na e na ma cheche mu no
mate meka minister so se sia na afi ye kekamba awie ya eno no anope ye council for some ma memfa enchia ema osofo Mark Owusu
na kesi o hode
Collins kesi but you set last Sunday and on so the ministry nya 20 years
Wow.
hey sir
Professor Smart upon the meet me there show because we na onye we want to do
na so why invite me no
me am Kobe
why invite me
and me na my bone because me na man kan cho because me koi
the catch say me say me manitiri nkwa
odase pa Osofo Mark Owusu owo Techiman dodo na Efrel Osofo Ketwa anope Osofo Ketwa oni Osofo Elijah Boating me mamache bigiri ye se Osofo Ketwa ohun ye Osofo penimu pa so Efrel Osofo Ketwa ohun zo anyini so Efrel Osofo Ketwa anope nyame nhira na onya okese bobo
Nara
me pomba minim dia aka opese oka galamse
wotetie wo Kristo no
galamse wa ha ne de wo ho nyina
na wotetie wo Kristo sumu no yankopon number de and yamfa say yamfa nkawan was in the Bible also touch not my anointed I mean and do my prophets no harm ntam nkasa ntia obi a oye Nyankopɔn na adwuma bia
Pachano ma oneso kakra.
Bible ya so kede God reveals to redeem.
Yes.
Ana.
Yes.
Was under Apostle Osubempa na kriya so we indicate not too long ago the eja mahama be o mampina asemo bisigana ha no onya asam papa and I guess that ne recent statement yin na erbo compile and I mean believe first one also the mampin mahama be o mampina ma oboko Ghana no ye asam papa was and onyimpa wa kanenda akono ma wa hand over power oda ma ban fofor oye 29 December 2016 what signed the young bauxite leases 3 what the young bauxite na man the brother no company Estin Cubic day obey am paying bi ma Ghana onya set na pa on tinem kra nti dam professor so begin to hear by boom. The recent one in Yankopon Mon Parian was under Samahama Pa, the Obey man paying Bima, Muhube Mukus your magic if ya Odreba not that be create jobs. Ama Mbabun Winnie Juma Wyatt. Bima Siciano waking a vision Fufubia Odreba Basa Sa Ghana ma Yahu Waterhen. Mampina Kufu Adonaban Juma we di jobs are we create opportunities are abani we create Ghana for P me initial comments me make you so Azana my brother Roba indicated there how and quite how so Ghana for do na winim ne farabai bibma no
Free buy.
ofiwa ba what about affect we are say baby Magana yenye exception no man paying Akufo-Addo ne hyehyɛ wa hyehyɛ adwuma we di numbers no ba wa bɔ masisia no it is obvious inflation rate wa drop ma almost entering below 20. I'm hoping that next statistical service for one data whatever ba out no we'll see inflation rate will reduce from 53 to in there 20 or 21. It's looking forward, no. Ghana for now we need some the Mampina Bedichi, His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, Soba, the bold solutions, self-led leadership for jobs and businesses here while outlining. And she share P woman from cradle to the grave. And she share from Mofroma all the way through to Mbobun to school for we school Juma Jumayafo taxes flat rate or introduce nanu kekawina pensions for nanu kekawina share pa oza to akuma mo no na obano bezo mampina Ghana butu wa fa ne tampa we free brem nti na ya bobo ho mpe na Yankopon was paying Mr. Mahama ne o deal uzande yatsna na manbu aseda na yehun ma bi motumi ode Ghana odokwe kuduri na do so waba na yehu be ma in spite of all the difficulties infrastructure roads schools hospitals name them mpuntu juma bebre jobs are we create bebre enti you when you sum Dr. Mahmoud Baumia oba obaro abosodo na onye ne di nie papa nti mama kan beza in response to Reverend Charles Owusu
ne de no
ne de ro already
anopai wama sampan honorable sampan obeye me say Nana Okese, you and Diabolics is like Accra House of Folk and Much Losses. Good morning to you and your panel, but everybody knows that you are a diabolic person. So it is not only the minister who knows you to be diabolic. I, Sampai, I know you to be very diabolic. Mate me da wase. Da wase pa nyamenka ho pa me da se. Prof.
Yes, I'm time for minister mra.
Good.
I'm time for mra.
No minister o si fi 5 years old.
No me hu na chapa.
Ache. Hu na chapa. Nana me so me stress mo bia nya nyame nipa kasetia sanya bobo kan no ne menia Charles so aka no nyame ebre bia ne ne nyame ye ha enti ene ebia sei na nyame ye ochena nyame betimi aya ade foforo. In fact no mpa ewu kra nyame timi ma ne nya nkwade a na yese nyame betimi aya bibia na me de nyame pesa me ka de hye amanyofo no nso nkran ne se no me kra na dawso a senia eso nom story no eye no se one na kentene wo ho a etimi yi sa no me ne free so enti enei I don't want to feel say NDC is happy and they can go to sleep because say omno be wini na me dey ka elections the research there na am for the ababa to one for example say me NDC anka me ma maninye commercial rather the trend say if you obi say me win 58 somewhere early next year say late last year about 56 about 54 and then you see 51 yeah confirm sanso na nyame nipa kasa say utu ho na mo bi na ya kese metio na mebisa mo say enti sabe nyame nipa kasa enti no sabio wanti mi ankyerɛkyerɛ wo policies mu ye kura obewi ni ana 24-hour economy service wanti mi ankyerɛ mu kura like Ghana for koto abana ma wa keka na ye oman problem aba solution be na wo de beboa no one uni solution bi akra beto ama wana be research bi na ya na last part no me de eno na me work ranka my nyesa kam catch over ballot paper e ka ho sisi e hu obi a position nana ebe onwanwa say NPP ebi no mu take ebi mu tampering 13 man catch you say your research na me ntimi jama wa however the person positions the paper and somebody position the paper siniti ase HSU 13 NDC da 8 ebi mu tampering 6 in fact 8 doors pa but 6 nso doors pa I don't know why 6 but ohwemua wodi can choose that say baby o favorite eyi ni wo ho and I'm so okay for say ballot paper ni nia to my favorite na menhwe people were tampering 6 sabe nyame nipa kasa one your voter education you don't think it is going to happen no intermediate ni obeye ne ho aye na djuma I still insist say ye nyina ye nyame ma sabe Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia cheda nom ma mekua don kodom ni ade obi ani ho no mu a oni nyame wa asem ye nyina ye nyame ma enti wa obeye wa ade ye no nyame beto nhire gu so am I successful? It favors you if a man of God pronounces good for you. But as it is with all prophecies, no. Se when to one na monwa.
Bibia na motu ho.
Obo to hopa na riakete na ni ebe ya o ya yo. For example, stand make a voter education ni sa na ne baby obi adani ade. NDC for example, many some because but I think they have more work to do now because of the numbers. Edu baby ada 8. Parliamentary edu baby ada 2. Edu baby ada 3. Edu baby ada 4. Anti football ko bobo I'm saying this thing genuinely.
Yeah, baby MPP that one.
Hey, baby MPP that one. So do baby SSS based on how many parliamentary candidates are contesting in that constituency. Who the SSS? Enti I still stand by President Mahmoud a photo no dem 2 days ago and say they have more work to do and that moment in that hey, sincerely speaking, who free 58 by 56 by 54 now under 51 your momentum is negative. Maybe I'm not saying it is going into somebody else's but if I say one kwa na nka election they say we here 50% now they win one kwa na oko na do baby now 58 na 51 it tells you say one kwa no lose
And they simply have to do the work they have to do. They are happy to hear say nyamini pa bompaya momo. They are happy to hear say research be say Omuda 51. I'm sure they will be happy to adi, but Omume no could do mutim no man ko voter education. Omanu could do mutim na as I said November, middle of November. There be a policies be mutim church remuye ye wo apufu problem. Penny also person obedia by solution be na wo de ma ye apufufo anye clear apufunya hu nia political party ko also de bro edwadifo nim ni ade ba port nsense mun ka hwe tourism yenim ni ade ba wanya o policies ni ya the word of God would have been spoken over you, but nyame asabe oshira adwumaden so na sabe one time obia obebo ho cham so bia nyame be shira no nyame will know where to put that into, but for now I think it is a good news for them say words like that has been spoken over them, but media I still insist say umumumani na ho no munya adwuma na sabe say nkonu akra na da political parties na aka no so a say na Bible ne kan in the Esau story no say anwuma bem
o kentene ho a
no mu kentene mo ho a it can be overturned. Nyame oyi nkonu ya no betimi ayi nkonu enti Bible ne twa ha o say Bible na ye no se kan no fanu
sa na Bible na nkasa so nyankopon asem a double edged sword it don't be
any attempt di
oh debi
dog me prof me try we say and na yen yon ndc for mo bosi because papa ben pakasa e ko program ase no am e hwe bibi but they do ho yes one man any deeper but is I was a result of say Yewura Mahama I instructed any dia informa papa
okay
me shiankofo bi e man me manyina ka ho a o ma frɛ papa ne demon da o say o si bempa ye demon e kan ndc for there was this guy I am a young papa tran the video so can say o si bempa te say prako na kurukura da ne nan ne nsema ye kan kuru wem gu nanim ase because or professor dia ma Nana Akufo at the time until na ye nuanu BNPP for binum yesa eye yawo no because you see at the time no mu di na time not because owe usu but because you see our professor dia ma Nana Akufo the MPP but no Kenya me adwin at the time di na tema di ni maame papa ye wo no ba kope ni maame wo no ba kope ni maame ti ase na maame no so na ba me ho papa makoma ka kire wunu an say wonyai ade na chidie onya ade na chidie the 2016 na ejaiden e wom papa yisu beba wa fast ya say oni mu na so yi won san fast I say one obeba na anytime bia me papa no me hunu say ye won niam bia me dia shine so won ho o sunsuma sa ne won appear won ni face na mo hu asem beba omu dina tem o say nyame asem te ena nyame kro na afa no so kan asem ena sa nkofo hu so
your friend demon
no onye prako bim
oh
papa we do say we footballer no we goalkeeper am corners nti onu ko se de bi adura
first post
okobobo ni asamo janom ni yinom ni ba fo janom onu football no pe oni wiase obae eti wo prai cause obi etwa no prai
yeah
no bunti ase
eno ne sa
no mu di bedi na tem kan ho nsem timi kan say na sore man kra nyina ne nkwasiafo ni moa ne gu na sore na so ndem I'm telling you said at the time on say I kwa sore no ya dwen kura ni ho na nipa bi no onyansa obekọ wusu empa sorry me ka end this for no
yeah
so papa ya ba wo share okati me say papa me ntan Yewura Mahama o me de nyame me hu de nyame aka kire me e na me ka on say na twa nti na me nua minister ya dwen si nya atem didie ene de wakani yenim de ocha nyame fa no so ede aka na so ocha nyame fa no so ka bibi na if favor MPP a pacho en some ankofo ka sese nyina what would you say again ti moma yenti ase say nyame suri nyame djuma no so me nua kan yi etete me fi Kristo mu e different from said ye wo kan okọ mi kuro mi
yeah
obi inso so akoto 1 akoto 13 inso so obi akoto 8 no akoto 6 I know a different from there nyame ada bibia ho di akire obi amanoka nana nyame na de ben kwa ache mamete yi last week Friday me via say me come constituency me konya accident wo Linda do
Osino
serious accident ba obi ahụ anka me ho anka obi be bi say oh na accident na de wo papa oye nyame gifo yi enti wa hu ana enye bibia na nyame obi na mmom de ye me de wo mu no se esiye nanso me ho eden anka eno kire se sunsum na ta machi no aye nyame sunsum no ani difo ensa na da me so no bambo eden eda me so
mate medase
misre se nana NDC 4 year ye ma kan se omumu nyame nkrofo at the time di atema hwe asem bia obi be ka se nyame se na kese nyo na eka sa ono na se me na me kan dia you wait my fighting back but the moment o fight there or ka se nyame se o fight nyankopon but nyame so o na sem den abam ti moment nya careful the way I afa na and now false prophet and now you criminal and now you say and now you say no mo ye hwe ni na yansan invite eno me den ansan fa me so
prof anusi
aha me de manu si no Ghana for hwe say mo be ba o mo na so politicians not true no ma be more alternative solutions ana mo ha obi omu nne no ma be bo mo anya ho anu yie Ghana for be hwe no so de ato aba Ghana for share alternative solutions respect obuo ni ne ma na bi adbe nti ene man kitingiti especially Uba constituency level no a e ya na nye ni amuhu no onkran no ene man kitingiti na ya de say me know your agenda. I will show you some of the things that it will marvel you. And obi a wonim sa de na abaye no sa nyame no a ohyira no obi hyira wonti ya na ye dangerous if wo de kotoko ne house ko bobo na house coach na kotoko coach dika ba be ka say o na me team no omuni ahode injuries nko a den e bia na wo ye house coach na wa anya wo ma ne koyo de so we ne kotoko mi ko twa form so a e bia na ye rather a wake up call to you say masa oboa you train nkrofo ye ni ade na coach Dr. Prosperity Ogun assembly worker no mind game na bi onu play no. Nobody should go to sleep. Rest not. Munyina mun kona mun koye madwuma ye na fe ye hwe ne adide ni beye. As for you see hene de. Nyame besi ne hene. Now if the prophecy comes and you don't work towards it, and na ne obeye no ho a wa ma prophecy na ngu na be ye no. It is all in the Bible how God can turn all those things in the favor of the one who works hard. The hard work and be determine the end of the day who God will install.
I am holding a poster which reads lawyer go, lawyer comes. Okay. Assuming without admitting that lawyer goes, which lawyer is coming? This is the problem with NDC in Second D. They are presenting a candidate who is pretending to be what he is not. Who okay, who is pretending to be what he is not. And a wannabe lawyer. In fact, he is not a lawyer. Is this the image the guy who is not a lawyer but going about as a lawyer want to send to represent Second D in the August House of Parliament? Somebody who has accepted a guilt verdict that he is a where can this happen? If not Second D, where again? And we have genuine level-headed people pushing him, all because of sentiment. Ask anybody living abroad that who can go on air to accept that he is a fake lawyer and be bold to contest not a mean position like a member of parliament. Ask and see where you find that. The person was okay. But here we are in Second D praising criminality and fraud intentions. It is very sad what we are doing to ourselves here. That NDC candidate should be told to go and withdraw his nomination from the Electoral Commission, because this is not the image that people of Second D want in Parliament. An imposter seeking to be a member of Parliament for Second D, those living abroad, please share your views on this, because we here in Second D will not allow that to happen. We aren't trading our certified and competent lawyer and a minister for anything less of that. Long live Second D. Long live Ejapa Mesa. Long live Mother Ghana. My name is Bernard Ankobia in second D. Whoa, Onga Vonin. No. Anyway, baby, some say come on, kase bechire wa.
What's na ye bancha, ye bobody atro.
Pepa Joman kase bechire wa.
E bi sa ba sa be pede bo mo.
Men kase bechire bibie, me amete ase.
Anyway, me share bibia am.
Dem ma pompo me man ka hwe bi ma.
It is what it is.
Ma pom.
Na se second year ba ne omso mato awi.
Sa
Ai sa na mete.
Omo ka kire wo.
Omo ka kire so mato awi.
So omo to ne sei.
I said you to here.
Ejapa.
Omso mo maintain.
Amen.
Ba me amekọ akọ campaign tia.
Still maintain.
E be ke pede sia ma.
Mekọ me nye no wa ha o meba ho.
Ene o adwuma.
Me ba so ametra ofie no my campaign ase.
Me openly me campaign mo.
Bi ti se Japa.
Bi ti se Japa.
Bi ti se another pray.
Cool boy.
No, John Jinapo.
Yeah.
John Jinapo. ONDC. Me campaign mo. Okoboy de kra de.
Ye denka.
Bekoda eya, bekoda e kan say do yukuku na masa koda wo e second day so den.
Yeah,
but I have another break home ma.
Na me campaign.
So ma
me campaign skill na bi ma Ghana da. Me de e community based am dem.
Yeah.
Did I me ba na wo de me kwa kurase. Me pekrum.
Yeah.
Ba bia office hoye kurase no. Fa me ko ho because me wo mattresses ba ko 10 and they kuta me am de nam. We me dru bia be ma me dan bia be.
Unya be bi da eno.
Na de chia na me no wadi nkomo. Ti akura bia o de mbekọ na kire me say ha na o de me ko me kurase ni ba pa na me pe kurase. Ti wo kire me ba na me ko kurase. O de me ko ta kura de am ti me campaign. Ko me kurase ni. Enti kurase ne de. E wo say e on si obi ani wo mfre kurase.
Yeah.
But corona aya kase.
Reverend Mapon.
And I do be. Ti nyame nhira menua messa so.
Men so me candidates wo.
Yes, still maintain. Say am for ka.
Oba me ka chiro.
Yes, still maintain.
Consensus ben.
Me candidate no. Okoboy.
Oh yes.
Anodompre.
Yeah.
Akosia Menu. Elizabeth Ofusu Ejare.
Akosia Menu of Adenta. Oh.
And I say Duka so me candidate.
Honorable Elizabeth Ofusu Ejare.
Duka.
Okay.
Mreku Duka.
Tano Techima North, right?
Sure. And afi George Mekuduka. Sam
Takwansa.
Sam 700.
Ochada I mean dey ibe fi me o.
Na say we dey almost worry ni that dey dey one.
Complacency is not a part of our AO.
Nasa
we are on the ground.
Nasa na ya o. Ye ka constituency anka enye so yes voter vigilance way e de kokota. Sanka mention out in ka ho. And sometimes when I see rather strongholds seriously trying to improve on their votes, I'm happy.
Nyameti asebe happy birthday to Dorinda Adezoa of Pokuase Police Station. Dorinda Adezoa of Pokuase Police Station and Pentecost University. Pius Bay Dubansen, I'm not too surprised. Happy birthday to Linda Asantoa of Fair at Accra, Newtown. From Michael Ejare Arafat, I'm not surprised at that too. Your friend and I are with me, friend the Cardinal. Metremu Emma Ghana's Morning Voice, the Chairman General Kwame Sefakai. And the Brema Kwama no pay Yademo Esim. The Radasum Dwejo Bia Unya Quine 80 and Yamea Duma Juada, Mobati Ghana's Morning Voice, Chairman General Nenka. The Radasum Jamo Macram.
October, Besha yes, Wakanson Kokrokoo.